Welcome back to the Forgotten Island. I have no idea why I decided to show you this twice. Must have something to do with me being stupid. In any case, I have taken the liberty of cutting out the first two floors of this dungeon because, well, you've seen them 2 times already. This is the 3rd floor, and we are here chasing the ancient magical sword, but first we have to... You have no idea how much I'm looking forward to gaining that thunder spell for myself. Yes, that was Meow who did 60 damage to enemies just a few episodes ago, now doing 3. Really, there is honestly no way of predicting how any given fight will play out, basically because if the random number generator is against you, you can roll 1s, 2s and 3s all day, while the enemy rolls 100s. Oh well. No place complaining. In any case, welcome back to Phantasy Star, where I am trying to find the Laconian Sword, which I suspect is somewhere near the top of this particular tower. Well, you know, rumor has it. The old legends claim. I heard a story from my father. An NPC hinted at it. It basically confirms it with 100% certainty that it is here somewhere. Do I want to open it? Yeah, I suppose. In any case, you can look forward to a long dungeon crawling video. It will literally run the full 15 minutes, more or less. Yes, bombs. Thank you. Now, luckily I have prepared for this eventuality this time by filling all my open inventory spots with burgers. Of course, seeing as literally half my inventory is filled with plot items and necessary items like the magic lamp, that did not end up being terribly many burgers. Let's see, to the left, no. Let's go to the right. Oh well, was that a mistake? Let's go to the left. Why even place an empty treasure chest? I mean, loot items can be expected. A trap I can understand. But an empty chest? Oh well. Let's save our game and move on to the next floor. Pretty high up in the tower now. Which means that we will be facing sphinxes, of course. I'm seeing sphinxes everywhere right now. I suppose I am at a level where the designers only had a certain amount of monsters that, well, fit the level spread. So they just threw in groups of sphinxes everywhere they fit. And, well, a sphinx doesn't really fit anywhere except for an Egyptian desert, so I suppose they could put them everywhere because they don't fit in anywhere here. Unnecessarily long hallways and dragons. The Phantasy Star experience. Seriously, that dragon did not want to leave me alone. And more stalkers. A detail I like about the skeleton monsters is that instead of just, well, changing the colors in the monster palette, they actually changed the heraldics of the shield as well. That's a neat little detail. Of course, they are still some of the most boring enemies in the game to fight, so... I mean, just look at that attack animation, it's so lazy. It's like he's not putting any oomph into that swing at all. He's just lifting his arm and yeah. I suppose I'll cut you with my sword. Seriously, skeletons need to put some more motivation into their work. More long hallways, more dragons. And how about this bloody bastard? He literally chased after me and then didn't let me run anymore. Fine. You have no idea who you're messing with. Notice how Odin is actually quite useful now that he finally has the Laconian Axe. Still, that was a bit of a Pyrrhic victory. So, more healing for everyone. Except Noah. Noah can eat a hamburger. He needs to put some meat on those bones. Let's hope we can find some stairs behind this door. I was fully expecting that chest to explode, really. I wonder what that heraldic symbol is supposed to represent anyway. 3 arrows pointing out from a goblet, maybe? The goblet might represent the head of any adventurers stupid enough to venture into this particular dungeon, and the arrows are all the possible directions they can go that are confusing the hell out of them. Here's hoping the Marauder decides not to cast thunder. Say what you want about Phantasy Star, but the enemies are not afraid to use their most douchebag tactics whenever they can. Seriously, I spent something like 480 mesetas on burgers before I came here, and I'm already out. I'm keeping the entire Palma fast food business floating on my own. I could really do with less stalkers, more stairs. The worst thing is that I realized that these stalker fights aren't only boring for me, they are terribly boring for you, the viewers, as well. I honestly wish I could speed it up somehow, but apart from running at every encounter, there's really not much I can do. Sorry about that. Noah has learned a new spell. I'm not even going to stop to check what it is. We have to press on. Notice how I deliberately choose not to actually heal Noah. I'm such a scamp. Well, there is something strangely poetic about running from a dragon and then ending up in a fight with a marauder that opens the fight by casting thunder. It's an important life lesson, if nothing else. And yes, he cast it twice. I hate that spell so much. I honestly don't know what to say when... I mean, it seems that at every corner there is a group of stalkers just waiting for me. I suppose the name fits them, they are actually stalking me. Another locked door. Saving my game again. Pardon the frequent saving, but... I've turned a bit paranoid. Oh dear. Well, aren't I lucky I saved? And look at that, Noah's unlocked spell is actually thunder. However, there is a problem with thunder. It has practically no use against single opponents, since it only hits each opponent once. Now, make an important note of this particular little boss here, that it goes down in about half the time a standard enemy group does. Pathetic. Anyway, it grants us the Laconian Sword. Oh! You know how there is a small chance that every time you open a treasure chest an enemy will spawn because you are now facing an empty space? Yeah. It can happen immediately after a boss fight. Dick. Move. Imagine if you reached the boss under-leveled, under-equipped and only just barely managed to scrape off a win, and then that big, green, not terribly jolly giant dragon appears and just rips you a new one. Wow.